Holy shit. Oh my gosh. Oh man. Okay, y'all. Okay. Oh, it's so delayed.
So delayed.
It's gonna keep going. It's a loop. Watch. Okay, thank you. You can log off that. Thank you. Jesus. All right. So we got it together now. How's that look? Okay. Okay, so I guess I'm gonna go ahead and start talking. Maybe it detects talking, and that's what sends people here. Who knows? But um, what I want to do is some analysis here and figure out what the market is gonna be doing. Okay, thank you so much for that, like, man. I don't know how to get anything going on social media. I feel like a dinosaur when it comes to that, but I want to start trading live, holding myself accountable. I'm extremely smart on these charts. I just lack discipline sometimes, and that kind of gets the best of me. So I appreciate y'all's involvement here, your interactions. If you're new to day trading, talk to me about it. I am live on YouTube. I want to start going live on YouTube every morning because my analysis is pretty spot on, and I will show y'all how to do it. That's the best part. So I want to be able to teach people this. Um, but yeah, if you have any questions, drop them here on TikTok or go to the YouTube, subscribe to the YouTube, and check me out. But essentially, we're going to be live streaming, talking about the charts, and trying to do some live trading. But if y'all go to the YouTube, I'm gonna go live on YouTube every morning from here on out doing my analysis live. Y'all can watch me chart. You can see exactly how I get my bias, and then maybe even take a couple trades with me. Hopefully, we do one a day. But if y'all could spam some likes, go over to YouTube and subscribe there, I'd greatly appreciate it. Would be super dope. But yeah, let's talk about some structure. If we have anybody in here, we had some folks in here, but I want to talk about some structure. This 4 hour is going crazy, y'all. Absolutely crazy. Look how we inverted that 4 hour, pushed up, ran these highs. Now we're kind of flagging on top of these highs. So we'll see what happens. I was looking for the 243 level to be taken on NASDAQ. But yeah, do y'all have any questions on charting? How I get my bias? What are we thinking for CPI? I mean, we've been consolidating, since October, so kind of crazy. But I would really like to start seeing us take out these lows. $1,500 away from passing, y'all. All right. I'm back, y'all. What we got going on? All right, y'all. So I'm gonna be going live. I'm gonna be doing live streaming for my analysis and some trading. If you have any questions, drop them down below. But we're gonna be doing analysis and trading. I'm gonna use this platform to keep myself accountable, hold myself accountable to my rules. Um, but yeah, tomorrow we have CPI news data coming out. So what is the market gonna be doing? And if you look at this 4 hour chart and daily chart, we've been consolidating for the last few months, really since October, I believe. So I want to see if we can finally push these lows. But if y'all go over to the YouTube and give it some likes over there, check in the morning, 9:20 Eastern Standard Time. Check in. I'm going to be doing my analysis live. That way, y'all can see how I get my daily bias. So if you have any questions about how I get my daily bias, I'll go ahead and demonstrate that. Only got a couple people checking this out, but super good information. If you have any questions about how to get daily bias, whenever you look at the chart, are you lost? Ask away. If you're watching on TikTok here, if you go to the bio, there's a link to the YouTube. I'm going to be going live on YouTube every morning to do my analysis. So get your bias with me. I will tell y'all I'm right like 4 out of the 5 days, and I only trade 4 out of the 5 days. So, anyone else here day trade? What do you trade? All right, let's get to charting here. We're just too close to these 4-hour highs to not go get them. I'm actually kind of surprised I didn't get them today. It might have gotten them on ES. So let's go take a look. No, no, it did not. Look how close that came, y'all. You see this? They're saving it for tomorrow. They're saving that for CPI, and then if you go to the 15-minute time frame, I believe we had made equal lows. Did anybody else see those equal lows? Yeah, right there. High resistance liquidity just waiting to be taken tomorrow. So this is kind of cool because now whenever I'm trading tomorrow, I already have levels defined where we're in the middle of this. I want to target the equal lows here and then run up to go take out that high or take out this high and then run down to take out the equal lows. Right? Because if we're moving in here, whoops, let me take that off. If we're moving in here, are we going to take this level first and then go to the highs or vice versa? Oh man, and on top of that, if you trade inside bars, if anyone here knows what an inside bar is, look, this 4-hour candle has not taken the higher low of this 4-hour candle. So now we still have that same bottom target here, and now we also have this high as a target. So we are sitting inside a 4-hour range. And then that one doesn't matter. But yeah, we're sitting in a 4-hour range. If that makes sense to you, type 1 in the chat. Look, we're going to have to. Equal lows sitting there. All right. Look, if you got any questions on it, just type them down below. But we're looking at what the market's going to do tomorrow. We have CPI tomorrow, and I will be live streaming on YouTube my bias in the morning when I do some charting. No, I'm not trading SPY. I'm looking at the NASDAQ, but I can look at SPY if you want. But I'm looking at the NASDAQ and ES futures. But if you want to, we can go over to SPY and check it out. But essentially, ES and SPY are the same. Do you know the difference? Yeah, if you know the difference, cool. Do you ever trade SPY? Man, I used to whenever I traded options. I do not trade SPY anymore because the way I trade now requires me to look at um, ES and NASDAQ. And so I'm strictly on futures now. But do you trade options or what? And then if y'all run a couple likes for me, that'd be super cool. I'd appreciate it. I'm not very good at the social media thing, but I'm trying to get something going here. I do want to live stream on YouTube in the morning when I'm charting and I'm getting my bias because I do that pretty well, and I want to share that with people. And then I might even trade live on YouTube. So if you're interested in that, just check out the link in the bio and subscribe. Go over to YouTube, give it a like. But 9:20 in the morning, I want to be going live on YouTube doing my analysis. But yeah, if you got any questions on what I'm thinking with this market, go ahead, drop them below. Um, I am on YouTube live. Why are futures better than options? I can't figure it out on Robinhood. Okay, so the reason why I believe futures are better than options is because if you trade options and you pick the right direction, but it takes too long to make the move, you can still lose money because of the theta decay. So oftentimes when I traded future or options, I would pick the right direction. It just wouldn't happen quick enough, and I would still lose. And I got tired of that happening. With futures, essentially with futures, if I do this right, where I go long here or even here, right, I'm gonna make money as long as I'm in this green. But with options, this move down will kill your premium. And then on the way back up, even though you're higher than when you entered, you're still going to be down money because of theta decay. This move takes time. And that theta decay on options just kills it, man. I don't want to trade something that, like, trading the market is already hard enough. Now you put Greeks on options where theta decay is going to kill my premium. I don't want to deal with that. Thank you so much. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you. But yeah, that's why I don't trade options. But the funny part is I used to make so much money trading options. It was crazy. I literally made like $2,100 in 5 minutes one time trading Tesla. Yep. But I used to trade Tesla options all the time. And then one day, man, it bit me in the. I don't know if I can even custom this thing, but it bit me in the behind, yo. But yeah, if y'all go to my YouTube, I will be live streaming my charting, my bias every day at 9:20 Eastern. 9:20 Eastern. We are going to be doing it. But yeah, today was really rough for me. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. Wow, market just been doing some crazy stuff lately. Like, look at this. And then we've been in this range on the 4 hour and the daily chart where we're just not breaking it. Let me look at that, y'all. Let me get this in the picture here. But all of this right here has just been killing people's accounts. All that chop. Let's see. Yeah, I don't trade options anymore. I trade futures. But I'm not gonna act like I'm some rich, profitable guy. I have been funded, but I have struggled with discipline, y'all. I will keep it 100 with y'all. That's just what it's been. So, do y'all have any questions? Any questions at all? But check the link in the bio to see my live analysis in the morning. It's totally new. Gonna be doing that tomorrow. Maybe even live stream back testing sometimes, y'all. That would be cool. But what I'm looking for is we have these equal lows. We have these equal lows down here that I want to be hit. So if we can get those tomorrow, maybe they're saving it for CPI. But essentially, if you look at this 4 hour, this is big. Okay, if you look at this 4 hour, do you know what an inside bar is? Let's type that. Do you know what an inside bar is? Let's see if anybody knows. Because I don't know if anybody does, but they're super important and you can use them as targets. But if you know what it is, type one. And if you don't know, type two. Someone explain what an inside bar is. If you don't know, just type in no. But they're super important and we're gonna get into it. All right, I got a couple people, so I'll just tell you right here. But essentially, this 4 hour candle has not taken the previous. This 4 hour candle has not taken the previous 4 hour candle's high or low. So because of that, we will use the extremes of this candle as targets for liquidity. This high and this low has not been taken. And on top of that, we have equal lows. Super important. Super important, y'all. Because we got to take it eventually. We got to take the high or the low eventually. Have to. No way around it. Want to make this money. Ready for CPI tomorrow. I guess nobody knows. Nobody knows what the inside bar is. Hold up. No, I'm still there. Fuck. All right, y'all. So sorry for that. Now we have an inside bar on the 4-hour chart, and why is this important? Does anyone here know what an inside bar is? Yes or no? Do you know what an inside bar is and why it's important? So here we go. We're going to get into it. Essentially, right? You can barely see the wick, but there's a wick here. I don't know why it's so light on YouTube, but essentially, this 4-hour candle has not taken out the high or the low of the previous 4-hour candle. So we are in a range and it has to be taken eventually. So we can use this as a level of liquidity and this. So now we have two targets. Price is going to do a couple things. It is going to either eventually run to this level and then take out this one, or vice versa. Right? That is how I use the inside bar. So we're still within this high and this low. You can't see the wick there on YouTube, but there's a wick. Let me try to make it bigger. There you go. But we have liquidity on the external here, the high and the low, and it has to be taken. Every candle generally will take the previous candle's high or low. And when that does not happen, we are in a range like this. This candle has not taken this high or this low. So naturally, this high and that low becomes a target. Now, there's equal lows here, which means this one is just a little bit more enticing. If this is new information to you, or if you like that information at all, please throw up a couple likes. Check out the YouTube. I'm going to go live on YouTube and do my analysis every morning from here on out, because my analysis is usually correct and I want to put that on the internet. I want it live. I want to start doing my analysis in the morning and then gradually going into live trading. So we'll see if we take out one of the highs or the lows in the overnight session, but tomorrow is CPI. So maybe the market is going to consolidate, do some crazy squirrely stuff, and then run to either that high or this low tomorrow. Any thoughts on that? And also, if you're watching this, I have a book that talks about my charting, how it works. It even has pictures. So if you want to buy my book, go to my link tree or one of my other YouTube videos. It should be in the description. But if you're on TikTok, go to the link tree and you'll see it at the bottom on Amazon. Just get the Kindle app. And have a beer. Any questions? Any questions? Any questions at all? Look, we're trying to quit our day jobs, y'all. I'm not trying to get rich off social media. I'm trying to get rich on this trading. Because you already know, whenever I make it in this trading, I'm off social media. You ain't doing this. Any questions at all? I'm sitting here. I'm ready to answer them. Look, we trying to get these hundreds. Wait, where's my damn camera? There it is. Come on, we trying to get paid, yo. That's what you got to do online now. You gotta flash money, fake money. Come on, yo. Check out the YouTube. I'm gonna be doing my analysis live every morning, 9:20 a.m. Check it out. See if y'all can make some money with me. Or shit, if you don't believe me, if you want to be a hater, do the inverse. You know, whenever I go long, go short. Fuck it. Do whatever you want to do. But tune in. Does anybody have any questions? I'm here to answer them. I'm here to answer all your trading questions. Y'all can even ask me who I learned from. I'll tell you. Make sure y'all ask away. All right, y'all. So I'm about to get off here. Phone is about to die. But if you want to see how I do my analysis in the morning, tune in right here on YouTube. If you're watching on TikTok, go to the link in the bio. Go to the YouTube link, 9:20 Eastern Standard Time. 9:20. All right, y'all. Thanks for watching.